Welcome back to Spoiler Free Wrestling, everyone. And unfortunately, some sad news to report this morning. One of the most influential junior heavyweight wrestlers of all time, the Dynamite Kid, Tom Billington, has passed away at the age of 60. In fact, today was his 60th birthday. He is reported to have passed away this morning. His passing was announced by Davey Boy Smith Jr. He wrote this here on Twitter. Of course, Davey Boy Smith Jr., the son of Dynamite's cousin and longtime tag team partner, Davey Boy Smith Sr. Those two did have a falling out due to the patenting of the British Bulldog name, but for many, many years were a legendary tag team. Davey Boy Smith Jr. wrote, "It deeply saddens me to announce the passing of Tom Billington, the Dynamite Kid. I was really happy and glad I got to see Dynamite one last time last June in the UK. Dynamite was certainly an inspiration to myself and many others and really revolutionized." And numerous wrestlers have come online to pay tribute to Dynamite Kid. Will Ospreay, who has been compared to the Dynamite Kid numerous times throughout his career, not always in a good way. Will Ospreay wrote, "I heard news that Tommy Billington, also known as the Dynamite Kid, has passed away. Thank you for all the work you've done for our country and inspiring so many wrestlers to take a chance on themselves. Rest in peace, Dynamite Kid." So, Will Ospreay gets compared to Dynamite Kid a lot, and sometimes not in a good way. Dynamite Kid had his career shortened because he continued wrestling against doctor's orders. He continued wrestling when he was told that his back and his spine was deteriorating. And many use Dynamite Kid as an example of someone who took things too far and ended up shortening their careers as a result. And I remember Chris Jericho telling a story of meeting with Will Ospreay and telling him, "You don't want to be the next Dynamite Kid. You don't want to have your career cut short because you pushed your body too far." And of course, Jericho's 48 and still going. And Jericho said, "You don't want to be the next Dynamite Kid. You want to be the next Chris Jericho, still going and still having a good life or still having a good career at 48 years old." Now, Dynamite Kid's health had been in poor shape since he suffered a stroke in 2013. There'd been online efforts there through GoFundMe or similar online fundraising methods. People were trying to raise enough money so that he would have a nurse and health care at home. He would have caregivers at home. His wife was trying to raise money to bring him home for that. So his health had been in real poor shape since 2013. He had been confined to a wheelchair shortly after his in-ring career ended as well. TJ Perkins also paid tribute to Dynamite Kid on his Twitter. He said, "Dynamite Kid and Tiger Mask made me want to be in New Japan when I was younger, even more so than WWF. My first ever real job in wrestling happened to be in New Japan." Tyler Bate tweeted, "Gutted to hear about the passing of one of my heroes and biggest inspirations. Rest in peace, Dynamite Kid, Tommy Billington." Chris Charlton, color commentator for New Japan Pro Wrestling. "Dynamite Kid matches available on New Japan World. I particularly enjoy the August of 82 MSG match and his last chance at Tiger Mask for the vacant NWA Junior title in April of 83. Chris Charlton would continue in his responses to mention the allegations of bullying and abuse that many have leveled at Dynamite Kid. That reputation carried Dynamite through his career and to his later life as well. But you can't discount the influence he's had on so many wrestlers who are active today. WWE posted a little tribute to the Dynamite Kid as well. The Iron Sheik posted this: excellent worker inside the ring, tough man outside. God bless the Dynamite Kid. Paige, SmackDown general manager Paige. Damn, rest in peace, Dynamite Kid, British Bulldogs. Kyle O'Reilly, one of the best workers in the game right now, if you ask me. Kyle O'Reilly. Saddened to hear about the passing of Dynamite Kid. There was a time I watched every Dynamite match. That doesn't surprise me. I could get my hand. There was a time I watched every Dynamite match I could get my hands on, including this tribute video, countless times. Despite many attempts of recreating his magic, I would never come close. Hurricane Helms, never shy on Twitter. Other than a brief meeting, I didn't know Tom Billington, but the Dynamite Kid was an absolute game changer in wrestling. Technically and mechanically, he ranks as one of the best ever. And the NWA, now owned by Billy Corgan, the NWA sends out its deepest condolences and sympathies to the family, friends, and wrestling fans of the Dynamite Kid. So very sad news, the passing of Dynamite Kid at the age of 60 today on December 5th, 2018. Very sad news indeed. But thanks very much, guys, for supporting Spoiler-Free Wrestling. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to make sure you're not missing out on any news or reports. Thanks, guys.